sneak in there. I think high voltage is sweet. I think it's the first time we've had a mechanically unique game mode in Marvel Snap, and I love it. We'll snap on the Proxima draw here. Bennings, thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate the support. I think I'm vibing. Oh. Too early for a Scorn verdict. I think Scorn's a super playable card that's guaranteed to be a staple in regular discard decks moving forward. Yeah, Stature getting forcibly put into play here is unfortunate in the face of double US agent. Oh, come on! Come on, Gambit! Oh, you're freaking killing me, Smalls. What is the second US agent from? Oh, it must have been from Nico Minaru. They have a hood demon. I could win because of the danger room, but I feel like I'm supposed to leave on average. At 5 on the left. That's close. I think we're losing the left, and I need to win the danger room. YouTube. Have to have an insane danger room beat here. Road! Thank you. Glad to see my check cleared this morning. Victory. I appreciate the suspense of letting the first one live. Don't you ever take a break again, Brood, probably. Are bribes to Brood tax deductible? Asking the real questions. Okay, cool. I'm glad if we're giving up our Silver Samurai, at least we didn't miss on hitting them. I've got these two queued up here, so I don't think there's any reason to play this out. We're snapping. They must have drawn Beast, yes? Has to be. Sully, thank you for re-upping for the second month. Welcome back. Do this to push Proxima into here is the plan. Oh, I guess that's not likely to happen, though. No, wait, will it? Yeah, because she'll get binned by Gambit here. That's not enough to win here, though, right? I guess Gambit could clean up over here. Sure. We owe him 4 cubes after the Danger Room last game. So Gambit can hit anything on the left or something on the right. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Boy. Victory. Just play Proxima? No way. Not a chance. Snapping to snap at 10 to 2. Neither of us are a cage deck. Scorn's been very shy so far this set. Scorn is not a milk cart. That's a good way to put it. Hello? Scorn, are you there? To make sure Proxima doesn't end up over here. Oh my gosh! Shiggity Shrek, get freaking wrecked, gamer. And we hit the 50%er to get rid of a real card there, too. That's so good for us. Thanks, Thomas. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for keeping me around as long as you have. 5 years is a really long time. Definitely had some favorable breaks during that set. I'm not sure that we deserve to win that one on quality of play and power level, but we'll certainly take it, I suppose. The old Danger Room into Gambit, perfect. My hands, boom! Thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, I agree, Deadly. I think on average, Bounce probably has a strong matchup into what we're doing. Gamers, Second Dinner has given me some codes and goodies to give away. I've got some for some variants and for some season passes for the current season. If you are a subscriber who has not purchased the current season pass, in the announcements channel on the Discord server, I've got a post you can react to get a chance to win a season pass. It will not be applicable to next season. So if you've already bought this season, don't click on it. But anybody who's currently passless, if you're in the Discord server announcements channel, to everybody else who's currently watching in chat, fastest fingers wins. This code, marvelsnap.com/shop. Get yourself a mystery variant. Let us know what you pull. I should put in there when we're gonna pull the winner. I'm gonna edit it. I'll pull a winner tonight after I sign off. We're gonna be streaming for a while today. I'll pick a winner tonight after I sign off. And it's gone. Yeah, when I do the random codes pasted in the chat, they disappear real quick. Snap, we both done nothing, and I'm about to go like Moon Knight into Silver Samurai and shred their hand. Hip Jubilee from the mystery variant. Nice, thanks for sharing. Alright, hopefully this gets rid of their war machine here. Long. Well, that's terrifying. Can't beat the Odin.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
I assume this deck we're playing has to be atrocious. Outside of discarding their cards, we just can't interface with any of these combo decks, and our numbers are just not very big.
Wind, aid my hand.
Opponent snapped.
Oh! I forgot they could still White Tiger because of Ravona. I can't beat 24 in the middle. Alright, let's take one more shot here for 6 cubes, but I think it's about time to retire this one.
Escaped. Oh, snap.
We'll snap on the squirrels, it's bad for their Wong. So, remember that this Nexus is not a given. Very real chance that it gets stormed. Need to play for it in theory, but also leave ourselves a little flexible. I think Carvartage is actually good for us here, question mark? This lets me, like, absolutely shred their hand, yeah?
Opponent snapped.
Yes, thank you for snapping me back. So Moon Knight takes 2, Black Bolt takes 2. Proxima even gets to go center here, which is awesome. Well, that's merging with a squirrel. You let me know how that works out for you, bud. Do you think they thought they were merging with Sage here? Cool spider squirrel, bro. There were 0 card changes in the patch, yes. I think it's going to be exceedingly rare that we get card changes inside of stat patches, because remember, the only changes they can't do in their OTAs that they can do in patches are ones that change VFX now. So they can change full text boxes, they just can't change animation. So I think like the only type of change I would expect in a patch that they can't do in an OTA would be like a change to something like Kang, for example. I actually want to play this last, so that way if we're discarding Scorn, she's most likely to go center. Okay, like I said, I think this matchup is hard, but now through good snapping and retreating, we're caught up 6-6. We just need one more good bit of variance. Kind of amusing that the Carmartage ended up being better for our deck than it did for the deck playing Wong. Who runs the world? Squirrels! I do not have Agony. I expect I'll get Agony sometime next week. This is my first time playing Marvel Snap this week. We're on a little bit of a hiatus. I will be off this weekend because we're taking my kids camping.
Wind, aid my hand.
Do Twitch Prime subs illustrate the Discord? Yeah, the Discord's open to anybody who's subbed it anyway. Prime, gift sub, paid sub, all the same. And if you're someone who doesn't have Prime and you want the cheapest way to get into the Discord server, my metafy page has a $4 sub, because I get 100% of what you support with there. Camping or glamping? No, camping proper. We're, what's the word I'm searching for? We actually closed up our camper for the season yesterday. Right, going camping with the scouts this weekend. Dushimo, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Grand deck does Agony work best in? Probably Destroy would be my guess. Hopefully this Wong dies. Unlucky. At least it wasn't a squirrel, I suppose. Oh my goodness! We bricked their Namora. That's so tasty. That's so tasty.
Victory.
So the 2/3 of a year mark. Welcome back. Does a kid's troop ever do winter camping? So, my boys are only 9 and 10. And the younger scouts tend to not camp when it's super cold. But Jacob will be joining the Scouting America troop next year with the older kids. They do winter camping, the one we're going to join. Please, thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back. Do I plan on maintaining full gold? I do not. It takes loosely $200 a card to have a chance to get gold on release day. So chasing that gold is a big part of why I spent so much last year, and I don't intend to keep that level of spending up, because a lot of that level of spending, like I broke down in the video, was supported directly by people at home.
Wind, aid my hand.
Echo, that was a test chat. Some of you passed. The rest of you try again next time. Okay, so that discard does mean that they don't currently have White Tiger, because this always tags their lowest power card. Their lowest power card had 2 points there. Wong was their lowest cost card in this instance. This is a very good draw because it means that over here we're beating Move Jeff. Does this beat Odin left? They would go to 13 here, and I'm beating that. So I'm beating Odin right, and I'm beating Jeff Move here. I believe we're beating that on the right, yeah. Yeah, because this is getting 4. I didn't count Dr. Doom. I should have. We got it all the same. Our play ends up being the same if we count Dr. Doom. Alright, I don't think our deck is very good, but it's managed to get to 2-0 in Gold Conquest. And it's only fair that we dance with the one who brought us. So, we're going to go ahead and roll our 2-minute ad break, and when we return, we'll let this deck take a crack at playing for the infinite ticket. Thanks everybody for hanging out and doing your Marvel Snap Drops this time around at Hoaglandia. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Sometimes lucky, rubber ducky. Played 100% bad matchups, made it to the finals with good snapping. Let's go. I picked up Hydration Robert earlier this week because I'm an idiot. Twitch Drops have rewarded me with 155 boosters for him. I think there are worse cards you could spend tokens on than Hydration Robert. He's okay. I finished watching your year in review video. You mentioned how much you've spent on Marvel Staff, but not your other costs, editor, etc. Did those change between your first and second year? They did. Because I largely didn't have an editor for my first year. I think I only had the editor for like the last couple of months of the first year. I actually don't know what I paid them offhand because the accountant takes care of doing all that on the tax back end. If you go on my YouTube channel and count how many videos the Hoaglandia Snap channel posted in the last year, I paid the editor probably slightly more than $50 per video. The contract I have with my editor is they get half of the ad revenue the channels they edit for makes, with a minimum of $50 per video. And unfortunately, for the back half of the second year, that edited Snap channel, the metrics have been down on it, so it averages less than $100 per video. So there, the $50 minimum is more than half for them. I think Grandmaster has a slot in a deck like this. Probably not. I think if I wanted to fit a card in here, it's probably a tech card of some sort. Giving them a percentage is really generous. I think people deserve to have a portion of the money that they make. Seize the means, comrades. You generate value. You deserve a share of the value you generate. Spirit up. Glad to have you lurking here. Carbartage. Well, this was a great card to have get Iceman, all things considered. I think I snapped the Carbartage. It's sad that we lost Gambit, but Black Bolted here sounds lovely. Jay Boods, thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. This is discarding a pig, and then it's discarding Scorn while it simultaneously shreds their hand. Yeah, that sounds great. This does lowest power always. Okay, so they have a collector and four Kate arrows and then a random drop. I think we're dead. Like I said, I think the bounce matchup is really hard for this deck. It's our second time queuing into it. I think we basically have to have a fortunate draw where we shred their hand and Kate just let them build right back up. Yeah, they have 10 energy too from the Wicked.
Escape.
Probably our best chance to contest a lane, although the Collector and Bishop, that could still be tough. Nomadic, thank you for the 5 months, appreciate it. Gambit's a lovely lad here. 3/4 of her hand, we don't mind discarding, says local man about to bet a Stature. I mean, at least he killed the Gambit, right? Glass half full. Thought your Gambit was a pro. I mean, he killed the right target. He just wasn't paying attention to which card he dealt out of the deck to do it. Okay, they punted the center here. Kind of? Yes. We're hoping to draw Blade or Silver Samurai to make this deck in big. This gives us plus 13 on the right up to 29. I think this matchup's bad for us, so I'm gonna boomer snap them and hope for the best. I think there's a chance we lose this, but I think we're in a better position than we're gonna be in a lot of games, so I'm gonna go for it. Does Nico retain her last spell or gonna do it? She gets a new one, so she won't have the move right mode here. So the center should be locked up. Super Vodka, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. It's very generous of you, appreciate the support. I don't know if my body's ready to die to like a Shang-Chi or a Shadow King here. Wait, did they eat their Iceman by mistake? Oh, buddy old pal. Oh, buddy old pal. Hope your Friday's well, Vodka. Thanks for making mine a bit better. Appreciate the support. Everybody unclench.
Live from the Daily Bugle.
Live from the Daily Bungle. What's a boomer snap? A boomer snap is snapping at the end of the game when you're already in a favorable spot. And it's debatable how much I was in a favorable spot there. It's close. I think the opponent's deck is generally favored into mine, and they were probably foolish to take the risk in that last game that I could make my thing bigger. A lot of people reward you for snapping late when they shouldn't. Alright, well, hopefully we bid the pin here. Unlucky. Isn't Modok good in this deck? We don't have that many things we want to discard all at once. I don't know, I'm just playing a deck list I downloaded off the internet, chat. Don't mind me, I'm just net decking scum. I think if you put Modok in this deck, you're probably in the territory of just being a worse regular Modok deck. And at that point, you should probably just play that. There's a good chance that this deck isn't very good, and you should just be playing that other one. You wouldn't download a car, factual. Taking Sable's pretty good. They don't have any extra energy or anything, right? And they didn't beast? Live for one. There's a chance this is enough. Kill the bishop! Kill the bishop! Or what? One in three to win there? Terrible. We also would have won. No, I was just saying we would have won if we would have discarded the shard, but that's not true because the Scorn bonus went right. Ooh, piece of candy. I think Moon Knight would have won you the game because of the Pim arrow. Oh, yeah. I was 2/3 to win that last one, wasn't I? Good shout. How old is Jeff? I am 33. Old enough to party, something like that. Jeff's a baby shark. Also true. This is guaranteed to hit Scorn because it hits lowest power. You're ancient at 38. You're actually right about smack dab in the middle of the average age range here. The most common age range that watches my channel is 25 to 34, with 35 to 44 being the second most represented behind that one. I think I'm just playing her out. I don't think there's a reason to play this proactively. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, are we good? I think we're good, gamers. Holy. Mr. Brendo, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. What a slick game. Buzzfred, thank you for the over 1.5 years. Appreciate it. Hey, gotta win one of the next 3. Like I said, I think all 3 of the matchups we've played seem like they're not good for our deck, but we've been navigating around them quite well by snapping and retreating. Such a skill-intensive mechanic. ACS, thank you for the 3/4 of a year. But I have 13 in the middle, which should be bigger than whatever they're doing. Oh, Black Bolt getting hit is sad. You still playing Arcade Rush? I have been. And in fact, they were happy enough with the sponsored stuff that I did that we're doing some more stuff for them. So we'll have some more of that in the content rotation here soon. Seven. This is 21, and then this puts 2 somewhere. I guess I'd rather just guarantee the 2 here, yeah? Let's do that. Is Arcade Rush a PvE game? Kinda. So it's an auto battler game that's like kinda PvP, but you're playing against people's previously draft things, so it's not real-time PvP, it's all async. But the other people's drafts that you're playing against are things real people have previously drafted.
Victory.
We have a command still. Yeah, there's the command for it. There's a video of it up on the Hoaglandia Snap YouTube channel that we did a sponsored thing for. It's pretty solid. Most of my off-stream gaming time is things that are either async like that or can be paused on demand, like Genshin Impact. Because I have 3 small children, so like sometimes when I sit down to play a game, it's like, well, I could have an hour to play, or I might need to like pause or step away after 5 to 10 minutes if the kids need something. It's very convenient from that aspect. Decks like this feel hard to appropriately judge the power level on because of how their proactive disruption works into your opponents. What do I mean by that? Moon Knight and Silver Samurai and Black Bolt are all cards that help you in matchups that otherwise feel impossible. During that set, my gut instinct was every deck we played into felt like a tough matchup. But by snapping games where we discarded key cards they needed or had things like Carbartage and then retreated the ones where that didn't work out for minimal loss, we were actually able to navigate through and get the infinite ticket inside of Gold Conquest. Now, that could just mean that our deck's underpowered and not really good enough, and just with good snapping and retreating we made up for it, but it could be that the proactive disruption just makes up for the ultimately kind of low face value power level that we have overall. I don't know that Scorn was necessarily doing anything crazy in here. I honestly think you could probably play this deck without her. Yeah, we could have been skill diffing our opponents, for lack of a better term. I also wouldn't hate working a copy of Spider Ham into here as a 4th way to mess with your opponent's hand in proactive disruption, but I don't really know what you would cut other than like Scorn or Gambit or Morbius, and that kind of cuts into like what the discard package is doing. I will say it's kind of neat that like Scorn makes Colleen Wing be a 2/6 and Blade be a 1/5, which is like solidly above rate, yeah? Can Dakin be replaced? Maybe. That could be a slot you could try for Spider-Ham. So anything with Scorn and Dakin where Moon Girl could work. I just think you don't have enough time to leverage Dakin and Scorn after you Moon Girl them. It just takes too long.